And welcome to Dungeon World with Amell. I'm so confused because there wasn't a single noise
Ooh.
when it's usually like "Nah, nah, 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 nah," from somebody. Apparently, Mike's cam
Mike,
is frozen.
frozen.
Yeah.
Hold on. If Mike's frozen, it's gotta look like this.
Yes, that's the only frozen. All right, so we are down a Bomi at the moment. We're assuming he's sleeping in and will join us when he wakes up whenever he wakes up. So, I guess we'll do a quick recap and kind of go through what happened last session.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So you guys
For a
fought.
second, I thought you were meowing, and I was about to lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so you guys decided to go
It's so fun, meow.
to the first cavern that you were looking for this magical item. Along the way, you found Limrut, the man who with a very quiet, slightly angry look to him, as he punched an assassin's face into the ground multiple times. You guys met Lieutenant.
He was dead.
He was dead. He was releasing a little bit of anger.
He's actually dead now.
Just a wee bit of anger.
Just a tad. You guys met Lieutenant Teddy, because who doesn't love Lieutenant Teddy? Outside the encampment, he is actually the one who killed off a lot of the bandits when they were trying to kill you for saving little Dimmy. Good old
Dimmy.
Thanks a lot, Lieutenant Dan.
You traveled through the cave for the
You're
most
after
part,
the
and we kind of cut back to you guys. You found a secret passage under the little hut inside the cave that Limrut burnt down. And
Whoa, there's acid too.
well, yes, and the acid burned through, to be correct. In that passage, you found a ton of gold and hidden riches. And you guys have rested kind of for like an hour or so, kind of recuperated, and...
I was told that there'd be items too. There's gold and riches. What were the...
Yeah, it was more riches. It was gems.
It was just gems on top of gems?
It was, you found, technically you only
A
found
gem.
rich.
You found
Hey,
a gem.
It was gold and rich.
And what did we find from the one guy?
The one guy you found the cloak of camouflage, which Bomi has, I believe. Which in mountainous terrain, if he stands still, he literally goes invisible.
I gotcha.
The light shield he had, the magical aura shield, was conveniently burned to a crisp.
And he didn't happen to have any rings, right?
No, there were no rings or anything like that. I'm sorry.
Okay, fine.
So you guys are just resting. It's been about an hour. You just as a reminder, you guys kind of curved around. There is the giant pool of acid in the middle with the waterfall going down the side of a cave. But you haven't really traversed everything. You don't find the magical artifact you assumed you were looking for in this area. So what do you do?
My wounds may be healed, but I sure as hell feel like shit.
Yeah, finally, the way you look and the way you feel are in line with each other.
Did he?
Why?
Hold on,
I fight the top character, and
hold
you
on,
have to be an
hold
ass
on.
to the
This
character.
is
I don't
perfect.
understand. You see what I mean, Amell?
It was open. I had to
Immediately,
do it.
immediately as the
Hold
session
on,
starts.
hold on.
That shit.
Let's see.
Make him
here.
roll a fucking 2d6
I
so
need
I
to
can
pull
clock
this up.
inside the head.
So, all right, Malko, you take a -1 ongoing until you, what's the word I'm looking for here? Absolve yourself of defying your code of honor.
Whatever. I can only take 1 minus 1.
No,
so it
no,
doesn't matter.
it's -1 ongoing.
Yeah, but you know what? It doesn't matter because I could be a douche and break all the rest of these and only take the -1. Doesn't compound.
We may need to.
If it doesn't compound one way, it doesn't compound the other.
Well, you don't get. No, technically, I would say that you would. You wouldn't get it technically a +3, but you'd get 3 +1s in a row.
Mm-hmm. So I just take -1 ongoing. It's
At
the
the
same
moment,
thing.
you take a -1 ongoing until you.
Hey, what did you do to my thing?
Do what to what thing?
Somebody did something to my thing.
Well, if I knew what thing you were talking about, I'd be able to actually answer that.
Dude, I haven't touched your thing in a while.
I know.
I have never touched your thing.
So, all right, whatever. I'm okay with that. I really wouldn't say that it's that mean.
All right, so you guys went all like this, and then you're over here now.
All right, let's do this. Let's find places to go.
So
Wait,
Bomi
so
is an NPC
the elf
now.
person's not here, so this is the perfect session for me to start using the woodland spike trap.
Well, Bomi's with you.
Bomi is now an NPC. Yeah, you can have Bomi help.
She now
with
sits
attacks.
there, the blank
Yeah,
expression.
go to sleep, Bomi. Put on your headphones.
So, let's see here. I'll actually do a little bit more drawing for you guys since you guys suck. There is a opening this way, and this is towards that huge cavern.
Is there
And
a
then-
picture somewhere here, or
Huh?
I see a blank white sheet.
That's
Scroll
'cause
to the
you're-
right. Like zoom out.
This is a very crudely drawn
You
picture.
called this a drawing?
Well, you guys started drawing it, to be fair.
No, Momo started drawing it, to be fair.
There's like a door here. There's like a door over here.
So
I
what? We're
don't know.
gonna
Whenever
backtrack.
drawings
everyone?
start being made, like
Boom.
I had what it looked like in my head, and
Well-
when drawings are made, it's like it looked nothing like that. Now I'm confused.
Whatever. I tried. There's more lines than there's supposed to be. I don't care. Close
Good
enough for you
God,
guys.
I'm more confused than I ever could have.
More than
been.
anything, you guys are over here. Why wouldn't ping? You're over here, which is where that cavern was, because you curved around from the side or from the top right. So you guys are now there. There's the opening towards the big cavernous area and the 3 other entrances. And down here, you can see more land. And for some reason, you guys don't have the thing that's over here. There's like another walkway that way.
Mm.
So, what do you guys
Right.
want to do?
Well, I'm gonna leave this cavern because there's nothing over here.
Okay, so you're gonna go back out? Are you gonna go back towards the entrance, or
Back towards the entrance.
There was
Well,
a cave-ish
We
area.
looted the riches, right?
Yeah, you guys got all your monies and stuff. That was the 1,850 gold everybody
Oh
got
yeah.
on
Alright.
the session last week.
How do I absolve myself of this -1? By the way,
I like how instantly.
Let
as
me
you're-
know how you want to. You got to figure out how your character would do this. You see that you upset Colt. That's probably what you can see. Is Colt is a little upset, going, "You're ugly."
And,
I didn't
and
say it was
Bomi-
okay. I
and
said the way he
Bomi is
feels
a-
and the way he looks. I was saying it purely as he looks like shit because he was in the fight, and the way he feels matched the way he looks. Not that he was ugly,
Well, maybe you
because
could
we all
split-
know that he's a 12, so that's not possible.
a 12 out of 10. Yes.
Yes, so we know that's not true.
So maybe you should explain this to him because he's a little upset right now.
You didn't even say anything to my character. He's not like, dude, that was douchey. Like,
My
you didn't
character is
give me a
gonna turn
chance
to
say
him and put his hand on his shoulder and go, "I think you're just beautiful."
Thanks.
Why is Ainsley sending me a photo? What did she send me a photo of? This better be pancakes.
Probably pancakes.
Nope, it's some sort of weird
By
omelet.
the way, now that Bomi is an NPC, do my
Yeah.
spells work on her?
No.
No.
The characters aren't
It does-
actually.
yeah, unfortunately.
Because he'll have his own free will again when he starts to play. So, at the moment, you guys are gonna head. Are you heading back towards? Because there was another walkway. We're at the end of the bottom part of the black on the map. There's another walkway that went to the west.
Yeah, I'm
none of
lost
you
now.
have
Now
touched.
there's a map.
All right, I'm going down over to there.
All right, so you guys are headed. You kind of headed all the way back to the entrance area. You're gonna head down this. There's a little like the cavern kind of swoops like downwards. curves around.
see many ants.
No, you don't actually see anything at this point. So you guys are just kind
No,
of.
that was Colt talking to
Oh.
his group,
My bad.
considering we were warned of ants.
Ants
Yeah.
in our pants.
The giant
Wait.
ants, and we saw like
I'm sorry, Colt. What did you say?
said there weren't very many ants, considering we were warned of them.
I haven't seen. Well, have I seen any ants?
No, you
No,
have.
the only ones who saw ants were us. We saw one, and it was over in that one corner.
You saw two, or you saw one fighting two bandits.
Well, do you really want to see more ants? We can go over there if you want to see more ants.
Well, I would think that the ants would be guarding the
Artifact.
artifact,
Because they're ants.
because that just sounds like a good story from a GM perspective.
Lazy Eye Jack looks.
Who
at
the
you
hell
and
is
goes-
a GM?
Lazy Eye Jack looks at Limmer and
Godmother.
goes, "This man's got the smarts. We should listen to him."
This man got this.
I'm pretty smart. I think I rolled a 2.
She go, and then you hear Valindra. He's no Bartok though.
Here.
All right, so my character is literally doing this. It's like,
I love the fact that Bartok had someone that wasn't a dick and then died. Like, what was it, like 1 or 2 sessions after? Not even.
He's technically, you don't have a clue where the fuck Balder went. Balder's kind of wandered off on his own.
Yep.
His
Balder
own-
was awesome because he didn't put up with Abraham's shit, but he was only there for 1 session.
Smog kind of looks around you guys and goes, "They're probably deeper in, guarding the area."
I think we should head deeper in then.
I agree with Limrut. So
We should go back to that pool of acid and go through the left doorway.
Wasn't there 2 pools of acid?
there's the pool of acid that was around the house, the hut, and
And
then
then
there was
there's the
the
one
big
that was-
wide one that went down like the side of the wall cavern down to the lower area.
Are ants considered animals?
I'm sorry, Source. Are you
No.
are you sick? You look a little off.
What?
Look a little down.
Valencia looks and goes.
Come again?
His voice does sound a little strange.
Come again?
so-
What?
He sounds like he's grown a little weak.
Grown a
Wait,
little
what?
weak. What is wrong with you people?
So where you guys want to go? Are you going to back to the acid like Colt wants to check out like the side wall of the cavern? I'm assuming like goes down.
Yeah.
Or are you gonna go down this hallway that back towards the entrance?
You know,
It leads
I'm going to go
downwards.
towards the hallway and go back to the first room that they were all in. The one I didn't get the chance. The one in between the 2 rooms. The one I didn't get a chance to see with Bomi.
So you're talking about okay, yeah, you're talking about the 3 rooms on the right wall.
The second
Yeah.
room on the right.
I'm gonna
We
go
went to the
back
first-
with Colt to
third
check out the one room that we didn't get to see. I guess when we split from the party.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sioris goes into the second room. And when you walk in there, you find just a few beds here and there.
That's it.
A
Just beds.
couple trunks. Nothing like, like it looks like they were kind of like using this as like their area where they were sleeping. There's
Okay, I'm
there's
going to go
little
through the trunks.
Okay, so you go through the trunks. You find
An elephant.
a book.
Okay, I'm going to take the
And-
book.
Okay. You
What kind of book is it?
It's a small, like looks like a journal.
The
Okay, I'm gonna
diary.
read the journal.
All right. You read through the journal, and it takes you a couple minutes. It's not a lot. The person can't write very well. You kind of pick up little things about how they're still searching. They've searched the whole like front of the cavern. They have not gone down below
Okay.
due to the fact that there seems to be a spike trap at one point, like along the walls that they're trying to avoid because they're not sure what's going to happen with it. And
Okay.
every time they try to climb down the cavernous walls, they get attacked by the Formians, the ants.
Okay. Cool. Now, armed with this information, I am going to go find it, my party. Where they are? Where are they right now?
Where'd you go to, Mike? I didn't actually specifically hear where you went to.
We're
we
in
went to
that.
the one room that that we had not gone to
Oh,
because
the original one with the storage and stuff like that, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So you walk in, you find storage where there's a bunch of boxes and some armor, shields.
So I
couple
turned
swords.
so I turned to Tim and I say, anything you need specifically?
Valencia, who is this
First
Tim?
off, who's this
Who
Tim you
is
speak
this
of as I
Tim?
walk into the room?
Why would you guys break
Whoa,
it?
you read a diary in like 2 seconds and
Yeah,
then
you're not here yet. You're still wandering back.
Hey, I can walk and read at the same time.
Chill,
Tri-
like
and he
as
trips over a
long
rock.
as we stay in character. But now I don't even know
But he then goes.
anything I need in an armory. I don't think I could use anything.
when I look at his character, does he have armor and
I have a trench coat on.
Does it give you any armor?
Yes, I think it gives me like 1 armor.
Oh yeah, it's like a leather armor, right?
Yeah.
am I able to make a 2 an armor that gives 2?
There you are, but I believe it has a clumsy tag. Let me double
Yeah,
check
it'd
that.
probably make me clumsy and
Clumsy,
weight.
you take a -1 ongoing if you don't have the ability to remove that tag. So let's see, armor tags, weapons. You can make scale mail, which has 2 armor. It's worn, clumsy. You can make plate armor, which is 3 armor, worn and clumsy. And then you can make a shield that gives you +1 armor, which you can find there already.
Okay, and plate, what's the clumsy do?
Oh, chainmail you can also make that has 1 armor also. Does not have the clumsy tag. So you can make
Oh.
chainmail. Clumsy, pretty much, if you don't have the ability to, like, there's certain skills that other classes have, like paladins, that they ignore the clumsy tag. But if you use it and you don't have that, you take a -1 ongoing.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't need that. I got my trench coat. It doesn't have clumsy or anything,
Mhm.
so
So you could pick up a chainmail, Mike, and you would be able to add 1 armor. You could craft that if that's what you're thinking about doing.
this is the
Um,
armory room.
What about can does my character he just has bare fists right now? So
You don't have a weapon, technically, because you create your weapons.
I'm able to create a shield, but it would give clumsy, right?
Shield does not give clumsy. Shield just gives you +1 armor. So you could technically make some chainmail, pick up one of the shields, and you could have 2 armor.
I think I already have armor, don't I? No.
You have the effect that allows you to roll 1d4 if it's an odd number, and add to your armor based off whatever you roll.
Can I discern real? I mean, do I have to discern realize? I was gonna ask if I could find anything Colt might find useful, like maybe a healing potion or some sort of like usable item.
Yeah, give me a.
We already just to let you know we already did that search in that room.
Well, the Colt's
We're
doing
not-
a separate time, so maybe his eyes catch something that you maybe didn't.
Okay, just saying
So-
that we've been there before.
Yes,
so.
you have. You found, I think, dungeon rations, I believe, and something else.
I don't think I found dungeon rations. I think
Bowman
Bomey got them.
So this is the room they searched. This is the first room on the right. Okay.
Yes,
We
exactly.
haven't gone into the acid room yet.
Right, yeah, you guys are on the right now. So you can go ahead and give me a, I guess, wisdom check. So roll me a 2d6 plus wisdom, and depending on how well you roll, depends on what you can kind of find.
Uh, 2d6.
I want to see this roll. This 6.
9. Okay, you can find, I'll give you an option. You can either find a healing potion, or you can find 2 dungeon rations, 5 uses each.
Healing potion's really good.
You don't want to starve yourself to death, my friend.
I have food.
So you want the healing potion?
Yeah, I'll take a healing.
You can take the healing
Yeah,
potion.
but you can also always bribe that dumb ogre.
He's gonna come back and kill you.
No, he's gonna come back and kill you.
Everybody. So,
Because it's hard to kill
And
me.
then can I make a plate armor or a shield or something of the sort?
if you want to make plate armor, you can.
Alright,
You have to
spend
roll
time-
your skill or whatever it is.
I'd like to-
Making plate armor.
Am I able to make both?
You can, yeah, you can take your time and craft both. Like you'll right at this point, like Cyrus walks in as you're starting to craft it.
It's like, what are you doing, dude? That's gonna take
So-
like hours.
Actually, it doesn't take hours for him.
Huh.
It's let's see here. Give me fire. When you no, where are the handcrafted? Let's see
Give me
here.
fuel.
You may use your hands in place of tools to fire to craft metal objects, mundane weapons, armor, metal, jewelry, all be formed from the raw components. You may unmake these things
Jewelry,
as
Mike,
well. Pretty much, he's just like he's molding it literally in his hands, like superheats it and then like molds it.
Rings, Mike. You can make rings.
Yes, you can make. Yes, you could technically make a ring.
I'll make one ring.
All right, so you have a ring. It doesn't do anything, but it looks shiny.
Okay, that's good. So I'll have a ring, a shield, and plate armor.
You're gonna get 3 armor. You're gonna take a -1 ongoing with that though, if you take plate armor.
Whatever, his rolls suck anyway.
If you're wearing it.
If you're wearing it, or you could make chainmail. You get 1 armor, and you don't take a -1.
Let's do chainmail and a shield.
Okay, so you get 2 armor total.
I think they're buckles, actually.
And that weighs like what, 3?
It has 3 weight total. So to the
You
low.
currently can't carry anything else.
Chain armor, tags, +1 armor.
Yep, worn, which means you have to have it on, and it's 1 weight. And then the shield is +1 armor, and it has 2 weight.
So while this is happening, I'm leaning against the wall, but like, so I found a journal, gentlemen, and Bomey. Apparently, there's
What was
there's
the
some traps coming up here.
shield? Was 1 armor worn?
Yeah,
Con
it's
traps.
1 armor. No, there's no 1 on shield. It's just +1 armor
Well,
and 2 weight.
The
That's all
journal
shield
said some
has.
sort of spike traps along the walls coming up here, and more of those. What did the book call them?
Formians, ant creatures.
Lots Formians coming down in the lower areas.
More ants.
They said they haven't actually checked the bottom part, so if we're gonna look for this relic, the bottom lower parts of this cavern are probably our best bet.
I agree. I do like it. Do you have any concerns about going down there? Other than that, are we
Sir, I
low?
do not turn my back in the face of danger. There's danger, I will face it head on.
I will make danger turn around, and then I will turn my back on danger.
Valencia agrees with you. They're like, we'll go where you guys go.
Just got to make sure we watch the walls.
Speaking of that, Jack, you're a stealthy man, aren't you?
No. I'm not the stealthy type. I'm more of the, charge in, stab, 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 kind of
Stab.
guy.
What do you do other than stab?
Well, let me look at my
Speaking-
character sheet.
Speaking out of character, that is not what that character does.
Lazy Eye Jack, he kind of no, you're right. He's not. He's not stealthy though. He's not a burglar, so he's not. He's got a 2 warrior, 2 protector, and a priest.
He's
So
still going first if he wants to be a protector. He's going first.
So you were just trying to ask Jack to go in front.
Yeah, it's like, Jack, you could take point, right?
He goes, "It's what Abraham would do. It's what I would do." So he
Oh,
goes,
man, he's become Abraham.
he's taking Abraham's place. What he said this entire time. He goes, "I got you." So he goes, "Just everybody follow him behind me." He goes, and he kind of like looks back to us. He goes, "But stay close."
All right.
Yeah.
When we get to,
Am I able to have the lights follow us again?
The flame, like if you want, yeah, you can bring the. I mean, you guys
The
literally just-
torches?
You could just bring a fucking torch with you, realistically. We are gonna make it, Mike, though, so that like for other like skills, I don't mind the light thing because normally you guys have like a wizard that would do light. I'll allow it. But for like other like flames, when you're controlling them, they can't just float in the air. They have to like you travel on the ground, you can maybe raise them somehow. But for like other like stuff,
Okay.
you can go and you have a little flame like light in front of you. That's perfectly acceptable.
so is it stairs?
No, the cavern just kind of slopes downwards, and curves down around, and straightens back out.
All right. Well,
Cool. Well, we're going.
Okay.
when we get to the walls of it, I'm going to discern realities. Damn it! All right.
All right. So you're looking along the walls, and what did you roll?
I rolled a 6.
All right.
I get to mark experience.
Okay. Let me see
Which
what I got
is
here. Then.
just-
So
Hey,
the flame
Guess you rolled a 10.
can bend from an initial area, so I can't move like the actual torch, but I can move the flame from the torch as long as it consumes the torch to make that distance of burning.
Real quick,
That
Amell,
makes sense, I guess, okay.
tell me what happened.
So you go to look along the wall, and what you don't notice is that on the ceiling there is one of the creatures. You hear just this click, click, click as it drops down on
Ooh,
top of you.
Guess what? I rolled a
and
10.
bites. I know, but this is the happening.
This is
I'll give you if you want, Mogo. You can answer your questions in a second, but if you want, either you can ask the questions, or I'll give you the ability to try to defend Colt.
Man, I don't know. I'll take that negative.
It's up to you. You're right. You only
I'll
got a
just-
9.
Yeah. I'll defend Colt.
Okay, so Colt,
I gotta roll it.
You're kind of looking around down along the sides, looking, like checking for it, and Moko got a 9 on that. So, and Siotis looks up and sees this creature dropping down on top of you, and kind of just like charges, like pushes, or I mean, the creature's gonna attack you, and he's gonna deal a D8. So, Moko, how do you want to handle this?
It depends what it takes. I'm not going to do anything
All right,
quite
so,
yet.
So he just kind of tries to. He warns you, Colt, and then you just kind of like knock it out of the way, and it just kind of like cuts on your arm. And the scene just kind of stands up and just like clicks its teeth together. It's standing up. It's like a centaur ant, like this is the best description of it. It's got 3 back legs, and then it's got it actually has. Well, I guess it's only got 2. It's got 2 on each side, and then it's got its 2 arms, and it's got a spear in its hand.
Great, I'm going to cut it in half.
Let me do my move first, and then I need to go take my dog out real quick. Alright, so I'm gonna launch him in the air.
Okay.
We're gonna try this out
So
because like the ceiling is somewhat close. I feel like it would be painful for him to get launched.
makes sense. So launch exact. Read off the skill for me again because I don't have it pulled up at the moment.
I don't have it pulled up as well, but
Ah, you're a pain in my ass.
as far as I can remember, launch is roll dex, launch an enemy in the air and deal damage on the 10 and up. 7 to 9, it's deal damage, but the enemy gets an attack in, and you don't launch them.
Okay. Now, this creature has a spear, so it's got the reach on you.
Ooh.
So you just need to defy dangers, either by powering through his attack, embracing his attack, or dodging
I'm
his attack.
sliding underneath it and then
Alright.
launching it into
Go
the-
ahead and roll a defy danger with your dex.
All right, he's good there.
You definitely just dodge the spear as it stabs into the ground, and then you go to launch it in the air, and it takes one of its fists and actually just like punches you and like sends you sliding to the side of into the wall. Go ahead and take a D8 of damage.
Okay. I take one damage.
All right, I'm not going to use my defend. I'm going to keep my hold.
So you guys can take it from there. I'm gonna go take my dog out.
Also, Colt gets kind of knocked to the side and is unconscious temporarily. He's a little dazed. Limra, Sioris, you both see Colt get knocked into the wall. What do you do?
I'm going to conjure a spear and stab at the ant.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your Burning Brand.
Alright, roll con, and on a plus 10. Okay, so I roll my con.
Ooh, don't you have a -1 to con?
No, he doesn't. He has like a +1. Oh, I didn't actually add that macro for it to roll into.
Are
your
you
hack and
sure?
slash.
Because he's got the least HP in the group.
He has low con. You're right. He has. It's still a +1, I think, or it's a 0.
No, it was a 0, but I put my 1 point in con.
Ah, so now it's a 1. Okay. All right. So you go. Let's see here. You get to choose one option, I believe, on your Burning Brand.
12? On a 12?
I have a 9.
Well,
I have a
hold
9.
on. Sorry.
9 too.
Ah, never mind. I was on the wrong area.
Okay. So you may. Let's see here. You may choose one tag. You're gonna give it hand thrown near, +1 damage, or remove the dangerous tag.
Does dangerous the dangerous does that get blocked by armor?
It depends on how I want to use it. The last time I had you do the 1d4 thing, but it could be different this time. It might like the attack might snap and it might stab you. So I mean, yes, technically the damage would, or armor would mitigate damage, but it might be more damage than normal, depending on how I choose to use it.
Okay, I'm going to do a +1 damage.
Okay, so you take +1 and it's got the dangerous tag then. It also has fiery and it's touch base, or is it? I'm gonna need to add another option to that because it doesn't have like reach with the spear. Weird. Okay, so you conjure a spear and you go to make your attack. Then you both have the same reach, so he's stabbing at you as you're stabbing at him. Go and make your hack and slash.
I can't make my spear 1 foot longer.
No, you cannot. maybe if it was,
Maybe if you took the blue pill.
yeah.
So alright, so now I roll my attack, my D8
Yes.
+1. +1. 7.
7. Okay. So, all right. I also just created a hack and slash int macro, Mike. If you want to add it to your bars, it's in your attributes and abilities section of your character sheet. It's at the very bottom of the abilities section.
Wow.
Okay, so a 7. So you stab it as it stabs right back at you. You kind of hit each other, and go ahead and roll your D. Wait, you didn't roll. I'm sorry. You still have to actually roll your hack and slash to hit it.
Oh.
I didn't realize you didn't. So okay, so you stab the crap out of it, and you dodge its spear at the same exact time. Let's see here. I gotta put a name here.
You sure you don't want him to deal 1 damage to me?
It does not deal 1 damage to you, sadly, because it missed. I had another idea for how this was dangerous. You actually rolled a perfect on that attack.
Yes.
Okay. So you stab and go, and you deal 7 damage to this creature, and I actually need to check its HP because I forgot what it is.
It's dead.
And it's dead. You stab it. Oh wait, no, it's not dead. I lied. Ha! So you stab into it, and it starts to like gush this greenish blood, and then it just starts to click its teeth together, or it's like
Ugh.
mandible thingies.
I'm gonna just stab it in the face with my lance.
All right, stab it in the face with your lance. All right, so
Is it dead now?
That depends. Hold on.
go and roll your damage.
Yes.
So as you stab into this thing, you just stab right into its heart, twist it, pull it out. Around the corner comes 2 more ant creatures, and they're both just clicking their teeth and they're charging at you.
Okay.
And Lazy Eagle goes, "I wasn't paid enough for this."
We weren't paid at all.
You haven't even done anything yet.
He goes, "You need to help me. I don't always know what I'm doing."
How about you attack?
I'm going to go take a defensive position and can I roll? Can I defend and attack at the same time?
Like my attacks are to defend the party.
No, that's
Like
not
I'm
how that
getting in
works.
the way and tanking.
I'm not. No, no, you cannot defend and attack that. You can defend the location, but I'm not gonna let you defend this location and attack at the exact same moment.
All
'Cause
right,
you
I'm
got
gonna be.
they're further
I'm
away, so
thinking,
you got to be able to move up to them.
all right, then I'll move up to him and attack.
All right, so you run forward. They both have spears also, so they're in the same reach.
Oh god, that's a fail.
Oh, it is a fail. That's so exciting. And
Oh, I get
both-
marking experience too.
So
I'm gonna get a lot of experience there.
Mm-hmm. And you take
0 damage.
a d6 plus 1.
Actually, I'll take that. I'll roll that and see if I want to even take that.
Okay, so you get hit for...
2 damage.
All right, armor mitigates. And then at this point, Colt kind of rolls back up, kind of like shakes his head off. Colt, the one that attacked you is dead. There's 2 coming up the cavern way towards you guys.
Okay.
What do you do?
Cole, I think it's bullshit that you're giving me a debilitating thing because I didn't see it as an insult. Only you, the GM, did. So I didn't violate my code.
You kind of violated your code. Even
No, I kind of didn't violate my code. but
Moko,
sure,
the
it's
fact
GM
that you're
says
trying,
so.
the fact that you're trying to not violate your code because of bullshit is bullshit.
It's not bullshit at all. How's that bullshit?
You insulted me, whether or not
No,
you meant to.
you think I insulted you. I didn't insult you. My character
No.
says, wow, you said I feel like shit. Well, you must look, because you look like crap because you got
No.
the shit beat out of you.
Moko,
and then all of a sudden
Moko,
the thing is...
you don't understand. You insulted Colt. Colt feels
Hey,
insulted.
no.
It doesn't
I didn't insult,
matter.
but that's my code. I've determined if I violated, not
It
you.
doesn't matter. Colt
I
felt
ca-
insulted. So if Amell says that's
Okay, so you
violating
feel
the code,
insulted. But it's not violating the code because I don't see it as I've insulted you. That's not an insult. You didn't say, "Wow, that was a douchebag thing to say."
so
you didn't
so
initiate
what?
that you even
You-
felt it as an insult. Because it
Amell
wasn't
said-
an insult.
Amell
And my
said-
thing is meanness and deceit, not insulting you and being a douchebag. That's not part of my code.
Moko, Amell said
I kind of considered the meanness as on
It's
that
not.
one.
That's
you
not meanness.
use-
Meanness would be like teasing you by taking your stuff and hiding it from you. That's meanness. That's deceit. That's
Amell
not.
said you could see Colt
An
was upset.
underhanded comment is not necessarily meanness.
You could say that you insulted his manhood.
Like, it doesn't matter how it ended up happening. Colt was insulted. Amell said you
I
saw
actually
Colt was insulted.
was considering.
I would say that's
you're
not.
defending him. I was kind of considering you just defending him as kind of absolving yourself of it, but then you didn't use the skill. But you didn't necessarily need to use the skill, so
I
you
guess.
technically still have that one hold for Colt because you haven't actually used that. So that could probably be the way for you to absolve it. That was kind of my thought on that one. But it's Colt's
So
turn.
there's two
creatures.
coming up the ramp?
Yep, there's 2 ant-like creatures coming up up the hallway, up this cavernous hallway.
The ramp.
Kind of.
So I'm going
Not that steep.
to get up, slide back, and take a shot with my left gun.
Okay.
Oh my god, is this going to be the same as last? I want to shoot things.
Get that
Okay.
back scratcher out of my
So-
screen.
Yeah.
This
So-
is gonna spend ammo too,
You
right?
yeah, you spend 1 ammo, you shoot, and at that same time, one of the ants grabs its spear and just whips it at you. The spear is flying towards your face. Take a d6 of damage.
Let's say I shot the spear and the shards are what's doing the
You
damage.
said it was a D6 plus 1.
Well, that's because there was 2 creatures next to you, Moko. when
There's
it
still
happened.
2 creatures.
Well, this one
Except-
threw a spear, though. That's why I was kind of.
Yeah, it's ranged.
They're not both actually. They're not both throwing their spear.
These ants
Start
are high
calling you Aaron, the
spirited.
rule bender.
6 damages. Do you
Oh wait,
wish to
that,
u-
that
do
was
you
a
wish
plus
to use
exclamation
your
point, by the way.
defend?
Do I want to use my defend? I don't know, man. That might be unfair to him because he can defend himself.
Oh, it's a 7? Wait. Oh, yeah, it's an exclamation. I gotcha. I'm just asking if you want to get rid of your minus or not, pretty much.
Fine, I'll do it just to get rid of my
So
minus.
are you cutting it in half then?
Yeah, I'll cut it in half.
All right, so you only take 3 and then armor
All right,
mitigates.
can I ask my question, please?
Go ahead and ask your
Other
question.
questions?
Yeah, you can ask your questions.
Am I acting to protect another? Well, I just did. The gods greatly against me. Well, I'm standing in front of 2 things, and it's just me right now.
Not necessarily, because there's still the whole group fighting.
I haven't had a
So-
chance to move.
Yeah, he hasn't. So I'm saying no to that one. You were trying to help defend Colt at the start of it, so that's a yes.
Am I acting without expectation
Yes.
of a reward? Okay. And then, am I acting within the law?
Sort of. There are the guards outside.
You were tasked for this, so
I mean, they
that
told
one
us
that
not
one's
to go
always.
inside.
They didn't
really.
tell you not to go inside. They said go ahead if you want.
That wasn't really saying, "Hey, go inside and kill them." Though. He was like, "Yeah, you can go inside if you
This
want."
is the only one because I'm not making a reasonable attempt to avoid violence right now.
No, you definitely are not.
Wait, hold
so
on.
am I acting within the law? Well, they did attack somebody, and I am defending somebody.
I also, technically, going by what Hale's doing, I did spread a dangerous new idea by saying that we should probably start heading further down with the ants.
All right, just hold on to that till the end
No,
of the session.
I already made that suggestion. You just agreed with it. It's
No,
not
we
a
were
dangerous
both
new
agreeing.
idea because we already had that idea.
No, you went to the bedrooms.
We got
started
plenty
heading.
of times,
Yeah.
guys.
And then I
All
said
right,
we should go down there.
so.
So yours was second.
All right, so one spear flies at you. Colt Siotis kind of knocks it out of the trajectory with his lance, and it just skins across your arm. How much damage did you take, by the way?
I'm at 17 health. Let me just change that real quick.
Okay. And Limra, you see Colt just get nailed by one of the spears. One of the ants is now technically you think is defenseless, whereas the other one still has a spear fighting Siotis.
Can I grab this? He push the spear past him? Am I able to grab the spear and melt it?
Does it really do
Spears
anything
are made
if he
of
melts
wood,
it?
dude.
Yeah, it would more burst into flames.
There you
Okay.
go. Burst into
So
flames
burst
and
it,
chuck it
and
at
so
the
he
enemy.
has a stick that's like.
You can try to destroy the weapon. Roll me a hack and slash. I'll still give you int since you have the burning brand out. If you're able to catch it, you'll burn the weapon, but you won't deal any damage.
So do a hack and slash.
Hack and slash with your int, yeah.
So,
So you successfully go to grab this thing, but as you do, you accidentally touch Sioris, and Sioris, your armor starts to melt.
I don't have armor, so
Oh,
not
you
worried about
don't.
it.
Well, then your clothes are temporarily on fire at the moment.
What?
They're starting to a little small ember is starting it's kind of starting. It's not it's just a little bitty fire thing.
You can pat it out.
I'm patting it out right
Let me put it out. Let me put
All right,
the flames
so
out.
Sioris, you're
Make
trying
it
to
worse.
pat out. You're in mid combat with this ant creature that's trying to spear you, and you're you
So
kinda
wait,
distracted-
set my cloak on fire?
He set your shoulder on fire. If you have a cloak, I guess maybe the cloak slash your armor. But
Look at my character's little
Alright.
picture. I got a cloakish kind of a thing.
right, so you need to roll me a defy danger with your dex to avoid all the spear attacks while trying to put the flame out.
I'm just going to take my cloak and just throw it on the thing. Just take off the cloak. I don't need the cloak anymore, apparently.
You're now cloakless, apparent. Okay, so you throw it cloakless.
Just take off the cloak and
Still
just throw
roll
it.
me a volley to see if it lands on the creature or not.
Volley.
Well, yeah, it's a range attack.
Did my gun jam, by the way?
I'm just going to roll Defy Danger Dex then.
My gun didn't jam for once.
So you throw
Hold
it.
on. Code of Ethics question. When following your code, gain +1 hold to allow me to do that one thing. Can I use that here or no?
Have you? I don't think you've actually earned it. Well, let's see here. Let's look at your code. Have you earned anything that gives respect, honor for women, to never turn your back on a foe? They have
I'm not
really.
turning my back on them. If I
But-
take my cloak off, I would have to turn my back on them.
It's not like you've had the opportunity to actually really run. I would say at the moment, no. So I'm not going to give you that roll for this one. So,
Oh, let me see what I get for back. You know what? Just fuck it. Whatever.
all right, so it doesn't matter. You just throw the cloak, and it blinds Limrut's view of everything. So Limrut, you can't see as this fist comes punching towards you, going to make me.
Whoa, hold on. There's a cloak in front of me that has fire on it, right?
A little itty bitty flame on one little spot.
And I'm able to grow a flame to consume everything in front of me.
The fuel wise, yeah. So you're gonna.
So I'm gonna just evaporate the cloak immediately.
But thanks for ruining my cloak.
Okay, so it gets thrown. Okay, as you go to evaporate this cloak, which you have to roll for. I think Zuko style, you have to roll, don't you?
I think so. Let me see why I have to roll it.
I'm totally getting that cloak of the mountain, by the way.
It's already with Bomi.
Why does Bomi need it?
His Bomi's the frail young lady.
Not really.
Wisdom. You roll wisdom plus wisdom.
All right, so roll your plus wisdom.
She's got like +4 armor,
2d6
dude.
plus wisdom. A 6. So you go to do this, and the flames backlash on you. Increase your anger level by 2.
Okay.
So you're at level 3 now at this point.
By the way, what is the XP for a level 2 that I have to reach? Because right now it says
13.
9. 13? Okay.
All right. You also see a fist like punch into the cloak and hit you in the face. Take a d6 of damage.
It's gonna be a 3, and then he's gonna roll a 1 on the 1d4.
So it's a 4 minus 3. I take 1. And now
then
I get to roll 1d4.
There's a child. Amell, there's a
I
child.
see that. You know you're not allowed to be in here.
Well, what are you doing?
Playing a game, trying to kill my friends.
Daddy's being mean.
You hear him?
He's trying to kill us.
Uh-huh. All right. You gotta hop out, though, okay?
This is what you get trying to kill my friends.
Like
Okay.
my
Okay.
He got an odd number.
He got punched. Let's go ahead and go back to Colt. Colt, you
Hold
see-
on. I get to do something with them. I'm trying to figure out which.
You roll. It is you're fighting with fire, I believe.
Yeah.
So you take damage. It's odd number after armor. The flames when you come to your aid, roll 1d4, and then you can either add that many uses to your burning brand, which is your weapon, or you can take that result to summoning a burning brand, or reduce the damage by that amount. So roll a 1d4 first.
I did. And
He got a 3, which means he could reduce the damage by 3 if you want.
yeah, so now I take -2 damage.
All right, so you heal for nothing. We're going back
Nice.
to Colt. So Colt, you're kind of in the back. You get hit this bear, and you kind of like holding your arm, and you see Limra light Cyrus's cloak on fire. Cyrus throw it, and then you watch Limra get punched in the face by this ant. The cloak is kind of like covered on the arm now, so you have open view. What do you do?
My character also went like this, trying to evaporate it, but instead just looks like he went like this and then just gets jacked in the face.
He's like, give it to me. Oh, my face all over.
Not like that.
You get jacked off
Getting-
on the face.
Getting out my gauntlets would take a turn now. We've agreed on
You're
that.
also
yeah.
too far away to be able to make a melee attack. In the
No, I was planning on getting close, but
Just shoot him and go grab the ammo afterwards.
you can't grab the ammo. It's not an arrow.
Yeah, that's the thing with his.
You can dig it out of the body.
All right, I'm gonna take another volley
Okay.
I want to watch
with
this
my
roll.
with my other gun.
Well.
On the, I know 2 are fighting Cyrus, right?
Well, there's only
One.
2 total, and one has a spear still that's fighting Cyrus. The other one has a fist that just punched
All
him
right,
right in the face.
I shoot the one that has the spear.
Okay, you successfully hit it.
That's the one in front of me, right?
Yeah.
Nice. I like how we both ignored the ones that's fighting Mike.
7. All right, let me take a look at its stats because I forgot what it was. You guys haven't actually hit it in, forever.
That spends ammo, right?
It does expend an ammo, and both your guns right now are out of ammo.
Yep, I'll need to reload.
So you shoot this thing, and it punctures into its chest, but it doesn't go more than maybe 2 inches or so. It doesn't seem to do as much impact as it should have.
It's got a lot of armor.
All right.
These damn things.
My
are
turn?
smart.
Yep, it is stabbing towards you.
I don't
All
get
right.
to take my
I'm going
turn.
to dodge.
After him.
You just pull out my dagger of the unholy and stab the hole where he just shot it.
Okay, go ahead and roll your hack and slash.
These damn things are armored.
Okay. And roll your damage.
That's what Colt says.
I
out
get a
loud, by
2
the
on
way.
the effect, by the way.
Okay. What's the
Which-
2 effect?
I will tell you in 1 second. You are invigorated with the life force. Take +1 on your next roll.
Okay.
Would that be damage?
No, that'd be your next attack.
Nice.
So you suck its life force out and then roll your damage. And as you do, you kind of the bullet. It's like you just shove the bullet just far enough into the heart, and the heart just explodes. And green blood starts to ooze out where the dagger was, and the dagger then absorbs the blood, and that's where you get your invigorated from.
Invigorated.
Limrut, you
Killing.
just got punched in the face by this cloak.
You're not happy. You're kind of seething right now.
What do you do?
I'm gonna stab him with the spear.
All right, so you're just gonna stab upwards. Go ahead and make your hack and slash. This is exciting. 9.
All right, with a 9.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage. That's one more use on your burning brand, so you only have one more use of it left before it
So your
disappears.
hack and slash doesn't do the.
There's a hack and slash int one that I put on your macro that will roll the int instead of strength.
I think that is the one that I clicked.
And click it and we'll double check. That doesn't
No, this
roll-
one
it
gives
doesn't
you a
roll-
-1.
Right,
So
that
if you
one
minus-
is. Yeah,
That was strength, not in, because that was -1. So yeah, he got a above
Yeah,
10.
you're right. You did roll a 10. That's strange. I don't know why. I didn't change. You had to just pull up the new macro. It says hack and slash int, not
So I have to probably close out and then.
your
re-
character sheet and reopen. Probably, yeah.
Mike, by the way, you hit a 10. So
Good eye. So.
Good eye,
go-
Mike.
And then go and roll your d8 for your damage when you get a chance. Under the abilities on the last tab, Mike, it'll be at the very bottom.
see, that's why I don't like using the buttons. I could just be like, all right, roll 2d6 plus my int.
He's still learning what the abilities do, and it helps with the little info it gives on him.
I
Yeah.
just like the fact that you press a button and be done with it.
I don't know. I feel like my rolls are better whenever I type it out.
We know,
So,
and we've proven
roll
you wrong
1d8.
all the time. Yeah, roll a d8.
D8 plus 1.
Right, because you have +1 damage. Yep. Oh, so impressive.
Good. 2.
You stab at it, and it kind of shears off its side, and you just kind of hear. It sounds like metal on. Well, I guess it's fire. So it just shears off its side, and you don't hear any sound because it's fire.
No
But
sizzling or
it
popping.
does. It does start to catch a little, like it starts to bubble. But that's about all it does. And Colt, the one's dead that you shot at the last time. You're out of ammo on both guns. What do you do?
All right.
And you're a little ways away.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
So,
I'll kill it next turn.
the one in front of.
There's only one left, so it's only the one in front of Limrod.
All right. He has.
For now.
The flame in the cloak is starting to spread just a little bit.
Limrat, I'm gonna set you up a shot as I run up and launch this creature into the air.
All right, go ahead and make me a defy danger plus your dex to avoid his spear.
He
Or
has a
his- or
fist.
His fist. He's still going to be in range to hit you before you launch it under him. So,
With
Well, I don't-
8 arms.
well, 2 arms.
It's a,
but-
s- it would actually be a ant creature, so it would have a maximum of 6.
9. Okay, so it does punch you as you slide under him. Go ahead and take a
Roll.
d6.
Roll 6d6.
You take the 1 damages, armor mitigates, and you launch it into the air.
And my character is going to bring the spear up.
Oh, he's gonna land
And
on
Wait,
it.
you
to
didn't
try and
have to
spear.
roll a 2d6 plus
Did I?
2 again.
No,
You
but
lo-
I thought the first roll was my.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
Defy
yeah. All right.
danger.
So now you launch it into the air.
Same damage.
And it takes damage.
Yes, it sure
D8
does.
plus 1. So yeah, he does deal damage to it. So you punch into, or your gauntlet kind of like caves in its chest a little bit, but it's still up in the air. It's still alive. It's kind of clicking its teeth as it's kind of in the air. They're in my jacket.
You have a jacket?
All right. See ya.
Later, Munchkin. Go get me some donuts.
And I lost my train of thought now.
I believe it's my
said,
turn, and
"Please
then
don't
it's
say anything bad."
Mike's turn,
No,
but I'm not quite
he's
sure.
up in the air right now for all you. Kind of slams up against the wall. I'm just gonna roll damage to see what happens if he takes any or not. Okay, and he gets crushed up against the ceiling and dies. All right, everything is dead right now. So you guys are at the end of this like hallway that was going towards the west, and you went down. You could probably
Colt,
assume like
by the way, Colt
20
backs up so he doesn't get covered in green blood goo.
Yep. As you die of acid burning into you. Your cloak is still on fire, Sirius. It's got.
I'm
It's kind
going
of
to
starting to.
stomp it out.
All right. So you spent like 10, 15 seconds stomping out the flame when you could probably just ask Limrod just to put it out for you.
No, just stomp it out. Because I imagine if he was.
Yeah,
a
my
good person,
character
he'd
starts
already do
dancing,
it.
going, "Oh my god, fire!"
All right, Brand.
All right,
Okay.
I'm going to just
I think that we
fold
could,
it up. and then put it in my bag because apparently, that's what I gotta do.
I think that we might be able to get some help from the guys outside.
We should probably go ask them real quick, because these things have some thick hide. Thick armor.
Nah,
As a-
we got this.
My
Let's keep
bullet
going
only
forward.
went in 2 inches. Usually it penetrates most of the body. It's not a good sign.
Well, you seem to have better use of your gauntlets than your guns. True statement.
I've been hitting my gunshots.
Also, speaking out of character, I'm going to I'm going to say this as me, not as my character, but Mike's character didn't even apologize for setting my shit on fire, and that annoys me, but my character isn't going to say anything about it. He's like, you know what? Accidents happen.
It was the same. It was an accident. I reload, by the way.
Still
All right,
apologize.
so you reload both your guns.
Okay, do we want to make these one-shot guns or revolvers, and I shoot a bunch?
It's kind of the idea is that you might be actually shooting multiple bullets to hit them, but it's one ammo for like that whole round.
Okay,
Or the
so
whole, I don't know.
I'm using 6-shot revolvers then, and like when I reload, I just like flick the guns to the side and like.
Yeah, but in each ammo you consume is technically shooting like 3 or 4, all
Yeah,
6 bullets.
I
For the
think I
reason-
like the musket idea anyway.
But he's got guns, not a musket. I mean, when we saw him with the musket, he gets thrown into the fire and dies.
Yeah.
Also, for his weapons, do the bullets have the explosive power in them, or does he add the
I don't-
explosive power into them, or whatever? Is it magically launched?
Why don't we?
The launch is my gauntlet,
Let's
as far
go-
as we can tell.
Yeah.
But
No, I mean like
Like,
to-
in general, like
to
actual, like how
project
do
the
you?
bullet.
Why don't we leave that for now, and Tim can think about it, and then you can do that as like
How
a
the
little,
bullet
like,
does damage.
backstory type thing. He can maybe talk about how he developed his guns and how they're used or something like that. Or you can ask him in character how his weapons work.
I
One of the two.
don't have the skill yet that gives me explosive bullets. I'll have that the next
He's
time.
more of a how do you actually like is the gun a normal
So
gun
my
where
char-
you just shoot and it goes off, or are you actually like infusing
Or is
some
it
kind of
propelled?
like some kind of
Actually, I
magical
think I'm
energy
able to
causes
play
it?
that out in character, technically,
Yeah, go
because
ahead.
my character after this.
All right. As
So-
they're having this discussion, I'm moving forward down the dungeon.
Okay,
Nice.
let's have them have a discussion. I'll tell you what you find out.
All right. So Colt, when your weapons, when they shoot out the metal bullets, how exactly are these metal bullets propelled outside of your weapons?
Metal circles, yes.
Are they kind of like cannon wise, where they have powder behind them, or are they like capsulated, where the bullets themselves have the powder in them, or do you use magic to shoot them out?
Well, it's not
Magnets.
magic.
Magnets, baby. It's a rail gun.
No, not magnets. Continue
Could
with
work.
Amell. I'm trying to think of what I want.
All right, so you can think about. We're gonna cut over to Sierra. Sierra, so you kind of walk down and you enter this cavern stair. There's a pillar in the middle of it, and it's been kind of dug around. It actually looks really smooth all around all the sides. It doesn't look like it's very jagged at all.
Okay.
And then you come around the right corner, and then you see this hallway. It goes for a long distance. Like you can't really see the end of it necessarily. And there are spikes on both sides. It's about a 30-foot wide hallway. The spikes are about 10 feet long on each side of them.
Okay. 10 feet wise. This is the traps. I'm gonna.
And there's a 10-foot like space in between where you can just walk.
All right. Hold on. I get my +1 going from that, so it's an 8. So I get to ask one question: what is about to happen here?
All right, so you did discern reality.
Yeah.
What is about to happen?
Like if I walk down this, am I gonna get like? Are they gonna like shoot out and stab me? That's
No.
basically what I want to know. If
They-
I walk
my
down this
characters-
path, something bad gonna
They
happen.
will not shoot out and stab you if you walk down the hallway. No.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk down the center of the hallway.
Okay. At this point, we're gonna cut back over to Colt and Limerick. Their conversation. You guys are kind of like,
Okay.
well, you guys are still kind of walking.
So I
along
look
with
at
them, I'm
Sars
assuming.
and go, "What's the holdup? What are we waiting here for? Just go."
So you guys are just gonna keep walking down the hallway. Okay, cool.
I was about to
And Colt,
tell
go ahead.
him.
Oh yeah. So
Well, it's a mixture of things. My guns here, they have the capsule you talked about, where the gunpowder is in the bullet. But I have a special trick up my sleeve. I ended up having lucky enough, I'd call it, that a wizard enchanted my guns. That's why you see me shoot so many times without reloading my flurry. Because that doesn't cost ammo and whatnot. And so, like, my guns are enchanted for, like, my flurry and other abilities that don't cost ammo, but regular bullets still need to be reloaded into the guns. And that's how they work.
Okay.
Ooh.
And they're like revolvers, 6 shots in each one.
All right. So you guys decide to walk down this hallway. Like I said, 30 on each side. You keep walking, and as you do, you take one step, and the floor falls out from you guys, and you fall.
Yay!
You fall only about 20 feet. Everybody, if you can, roll me a D4 damage for the fall.
What? You know what? I'm gonna. Is this considered a combat? Are we about to enter combat?
You're not in combat yet.
Great. I'm gonna use my Banshee Bracer and take 0 damage.
So you should mitigate the potential D4 damage that armor would mitigate.
Hey man, I can use it once per fight. You said there's no fight coming up, so yeah, I'm gonna use it.
So I take 0 damage also.
Okay. So
I
you
take 2.
take 0. You take 2. Armor mitigates, so whatever your armor would minus. So you only take 1 then, right?
No,
Oh,
I take
okay.
2.
Right. Gotcha.
I would take.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mitigate it completely with the Banshees thing. No, I'll just take the 1 damage.
All right. So -1 for you.
Because if I abuse it,
Minus-
then you're gonna make me lose that item.
-2 for Colt. And none for Limmer.
He doesn't get minus. Like when you get a minus, it doesn't go to your armor, correct?
Armor
What do you mean?
mitigates.
Like,
Because
the -1 ongoing kind of thing?
yeah. That's,
No, that does not affect armor. That's an item
That's
versus
rolls.
skill. Yeah, rolls is what you take the
Okay.
-2.
Cool.
Okay, so you guys fall down into this cave, and now I need to actually find a dang creature. Do I have one here? I should have one.
Aha! I'm glad
There's
I
a
did
creature
use
that-
it.
Got it. All right, we're good. We're good. I knew I had one.
I only, just to forewarn you guys, I only have 2 bullets left. Well, I only have 2 loaded guns left.
As he says this, you guys hear this bzzz, like you hear like buzzing type of noise.
Flapping wings, yeah.
Is it big?
Well, it's not wings. And then from the light from like the flame that Limerick has, you see this giant ant creature, centaur-like ant, Formian.
I
but
shoot it with a gun that I
wings,
make.
with wings.
Oh, you were trying to copy me.
Wait, it's giants?
It's like
With
huge.
wings?
Like it's not like the same. It's bigger than the ones you guys were fighting because the other ones were like human size.
Is it like
This one's-
boss size?
This one is a bit. This is like I would say 8 feet like tall instead of
All right,
like
I'm gonna
6,
charge it.
Like
I'm gonna
5, 6
charge
feet
it, and I'm gonna attack it.
At the moment, it is flying in the air.
I shoot it with a
I
gun.
don't care. I have a weapon with reach. It does not fucking matter to me.
Reach doesn't mean...
Reach doesn't reach far or.
I've got a long reach. I can reach 10 feet.
Yeah,
It's
it's not...
30 feet up. We fell 20
You
feet.
guys only
down.
fell 20, yeah. So
Wait, it's how
You
is
guys-
it 30 feet if we fell 20?
I didn't say it was 30 feet up. So
It's at the least 20 feet.
it's 8 feet tall. It's technically about 2 feet out of your reach in a sense. So
Oh, well,
I
then
can
you
jump
hit
2
it.
feet.
Then, yeah,
you
can
want to
hit
jump 2 feet? All right, go ahead and make me a defy danger with your dex to see if you can jump in the air accurately and
He
make the
doesn't-
stab.
Well, technically, Amell, with the distance you gave, he doesn't need to jump. But, you know.
Yeah, whatever.
Because I'm 6 feet tall, so
Yeah, we
like
don't-
6
just 'cause-
plus 10, 6 feet plus 8 plus 20 feet. I can reach him.
Ah, damn it! All right, I'll allow because you got the 8, and because I wasn't thinking about my heights. This is why I need to improve. I mean, the hole's gonna be deeper
I'm
next
looking-
time, boys. This is your own fault.
I'm gonna
Take
ask
a
my
D6
balance
instead.
questions real quick here. So, am I acting to protect another or in the service of a higher ideal?
No,
No.
I'm not
Nope.
protecting it.
you're
Okay,
protecting
fair enough.
yourself.
Am I acting without expectation of reward?
Yes.
And am I acting within the law?
I don't think there's any
No.
laws here.
Not on this one.
All right, so I get 1 valor off this one.
Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna attack this thing. Hex slash.
Boom.
Oh, do I get my +1 for the other thing or no?
You had a +1 from the dagger, so technically yes, but it's still only a 6.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my valor to get a 7. I will use it to make sure I don't take damage.
Okay, well, technically you still take damage on a 7 to 9, but you get to hit him still also.
Yeah, I'm completely fine with that.
Okay, so Go ahead and roll your damage. So you deal 8 damage to this creature. Okay, and it's going to go ahead and roll me a best of 2d6 plus 2.
What?
It's a big flying creature.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that Banshee thing. It takes 0 damage. I'm glad I didn't use it on that fall.
Oh man. Okay, so you mitigate that attack. Your Banshee is useless now for the rest
Yeah.
of this fight. That was almost perfect damage. That was so good.
Solaris gets back, and like as I say this, Colt uses Flurry and takes it out of the sky with a barrage of bullets and pins it to the ground, just shooting.
Let me see here. Flurry. What does it? It pins it down.
Yes.
So it's now on the ground.
And it cannot move, but I think it still can defend itself.
3 damage.
No, it can defend itself.
It can still defend itself. Yeah. It's just like pinned down so it can't move toward
can't.
you.
Oh yeah, I hit a fucking 14. I can roll damage.
Okay. There's your damage. So 6. All
You
right.
can describe how that happens.
So pretty much you're shooting it down. You hit one of its wings, and its wing causes it to land on the ground, and it's kind of like ducked to the side. Its teeth start to click together. Limrat, you see Sirius go for this attack, and this beast just sliced down with a sword, and it just passes through Sirius, and then Colt shoots it in the wing, and it falls to the ground. What do you do?
He wants to make a gun.
You still technically have a spear.
He wants
Okay,
to copy
well then
my
I'm going
gun.
to
You have one use in your spear still.
I'm going to stab his arm with the spear that has the weapon,
Okay. So
and
you're
then
You
probably
gotta
have
craft
the
the weapon,
spear
right?
explode.
All right. So you're gonna try to if you want to specifically target the weapon. If you roll a hack and slash, you can hit the weapon and knock it out of his hand, but you deal no damage.
Okay, can I
Even with
just
the-
target his arm that's holding the?
Same idea. Like if you're gonna specifically try to target and like disarm him, it's gonna be you can do it if you roll properly, but you're not gonna deal any damage.
Like right now, if you disarm him, he won't be able to.
So I can destroy his arm and do no damage.
Pretty much, yeah. Like it's in a sense like the messy tag where it's not gonna actually deal damage. It might affect his.
I just like the idea of destroying a creature's like all of his limbs and he's still full health. And then we just carry him around by his head.
By the way, Amell, Mike
Yeah.
was talking about wanting to copy my guns because I described them to
Well,
him.
he's copying, and it's not necessarily copying your guns as much as he creates a weapon, a ranged weapon that in the form of fire.
Wait. Instead of doing this spear thing, can I instead create a bazooka and just blast it at this thing?
Sure,
So
if you've ever seen a bazooka before.
Are you going to craft a cannon? You can craft
It's
a
gonna
cannon.
be a cannon. Yeah, a shoulder cannon.
Right, he crafts a cannon on the ground. Right in front of him. Go ahead and craft a cannon. It's only going to deal a D8 damage at max anyway,
I know.
so have fun with it.
I will.
Go ahead and roll your burning brand to craft this fire cannon. Or cannon made of fire.
Damn.
Oh my god.
So he disperses his spear. He's like, nah. Disperses the spear. Starts to craft this thing. You guys start to see it take shape, and it looks like it's going to be amazing. And then just poofs. And you just hear, damn it! And add another level to your anger. So you're at 4 now.
By the way, have you been marking experience?
That's his own job to mark experience, not mine.
Yeah.
I'm talking to Mike.
Mm. And then you see this, the ant just lifts its head up and just spits this acid towards you. Go ahead and take a 2d6 plus 2, best of.
Oh my god.
So you roll 2d6 plus 2 twice.
Oh my god. Nice knowing you, man. Nice knowing you.
Alright, armor mitigates that 14 damage.
Can I, Amell? Would you allow Colt to defend him by shooting at some of the acid and dispersing some of it?
No, only because right now you're
Isn't he
literally...
pinned down?
You have him pinned down. That's the only reason he's not able to move.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. If I
So that's
defend
11
him,
damage.
if I defend him, I know it'll let him move, but I'll
So
be
you're
defending.
gonna break...
So I take 10 damage.
Alright, so take 10.
That's so shit.
You're going to
Damage.
mitigate. You're gonna remove your flurry as you see this coming and try to blast and minimize. Go ahead and roll a defend. Let's see what happens because at this point the flurry's gone. Then
Slash roll 2d6 plus con.
You're so lucky. I was really hoping it was going to be bad because it would have been great. If it was
3 hold, baby. You get 3 hold.
All right, so I'm going to.
Does it get 3 hold?
You get
Yeah,
three.
I got 3.
Okay.
How much health does?
He has like 14 or 16 max.
All right,
Yeah,
we're gonna.
I got
17 max.
All right, we're gonna have the damage, and I'm gonna take the full brunt.
So you're okay. So you're going to take it's a.
It's either or. You either take full damage.
Well, he's spending 2 holds, so he's going to direct it to himself and then cut it in half. Can you cut it in half? Let me look at the defense.
I don't think you can.
No, I can't.
Let's take a look here. Hold on a second.
Because it's
I
per
could, I
action.
could. No, I can use all 3 holds at once if I wanted to.
Right, but I want to see how defend works here. Half the attacks affect their damage. So I guess technically there's no rule saying he can't have it and then redirect it. So maybe he can only spend. Yeah, he can do it per the rules on this. As long as you stand in defense, when you or the thing you defend is attacked, you may spend 1 hold, 1 for 1. Redirect the attack and half the attack's effect. So yeah, he can do it.
Cool.
So-
I can know now. I can do that in the future.
Okay, so you take 14 damage and you cut it in half and you take 7. And armor
Okay.
mitigates whatever else.
Wait, does his minus
Wait,
1
do I
affect
take
his
damage?
things?
Mike,
I
you
don't
take
think his thing.
no damage, Mike.
Oh.
It got
So-
redirected. He pretty much Colt stops the flurry and like, no.
I feel like I shove you out of the way and like have the acid hit my trench coat.
Wait. So he takes the maximum 14 damage, correct?
Correct.
He
And then
halves that for 7.
7.
And then
His armor mitigates the rest or whatever else.
for
is left.
acid.
Well, it's technically, yes, it still mitigates armor. There's not an ignore armor effect on this creature, so it does not ignore armor.
All right, so I have 9 health. I'm going to chug a potion real quick.
Okay, so you chug a potion. What are you back up to then?
I am back up to 19.
Okay.
So he spends the whole turn. And he's like, no, go, smash.
And then, okay, Sierra, so you see Limmer get pushed to the side, Colt get hit with this thing. The creature's now up. It's starting to fly back into the air and come towards your general direction.
All right, can I defend the whole area?
Sure.
No, I'm just gonna make an attack. Fuck it.
Okay. Okay, so it comes at you, swings its sword, missing just barely. Go and roll your damage.
I'm gonna take the D6 and expose myself to an attack.
Okay, go ahead and take your best of 2d6 plus.
I don't know why you would do that against that enemy. Like, out of all
I
enemies.
just did 12 damage to it. That's why.
Like, you could have just done 10 and not have taken, 12
So you
damage.
take 12 damage for this hit. Armor mitigates.
Whatever, man. I got potions for a reason.
Okay, so
Yeah, I
as
forgot you have a shit ton.
as it swings down and cuts into like your side, you stab up right through its head, and it just kind of the wings stop and it just falls to the ground.
I'm chugging a health potion because fuck that piece of shit.